Uh-oh, guess what day it is?
I'm gonna make you girls a hump day treat.
Mike. It's hump day.
Perhaps I could help you with that hump.
What hump?
A very good day for some midweek malarkey.
I think that means we're live. At least it should mean we're live. I guess you'll let me know if we're not live. It's midweek malarkey. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. And just a little something we're trying out. Because, you know, it's Wednesday and it's hump day. And it's not about politics. It's just about having a little fun. And weird stories and stuff like that. And you can always, by the way, join us at the Daily Mojo. We do that every weekday morning from 7 until 9 Central Time at the dailymojo.com, where this is not currently broadcasting to, but everywhere else on the X and the YouTube and stuff. So what this is a look at the odd culture, if you will, of, there we go, of things around the world even. And we start our little journey today in Japan, I suppose. And I can't quite figure out if Odd Culture is a website that uses AI to write their stories, because this is a strange one. It's called How to Dress Up as an Asian Man. And after all, who hasn't awakened on some day of the week and thought, you know what, I'm going to dress up as an Asian man? I don't think it's cultural appropriation. I mean, they're sharp dressers. Just look at the gentleman in the photograph there. Asian men have always been the talk of the town when it comes to dressing, according to this piece. They're not just special because of their mixed skin tones, but are equally intriguing because of their fashion sense. Right? So if you're any other man, you probably would have asked yourself about the way you would want to impress a woman. You know what I'm saying about AI? Therefore, you must do something which is out of the box and unconventional. So if you want to impress a girl, you must do something different. And first of all, let me just say, this is not just about impressing a girl. You could be impressing another guy. We're all inclusive here at Midweek Malarkey and the Daily Mojo. Now, let's see if I push this. Does that get me back there? Yes, it does. No, sort of. Let's see here. So if you want to impress a girl, you must do something different. In this article, we'll guide you through 4 tips you can consider to dress up as an Asian man. Keep in mind, it is crucial to keep the clothing minimal and go for classy options. Number 1, buy decent clothes. Well, of course. Why wouldn't you? Most men make a big mistake of exaggerating their looks with too much investment of clothes. The best thing is to keep everything minimal and make classy choices. When we talk about decent clothes, it doesn't mean you have to splurge on top-notch brands. No. You can make any choice you want, but it should be coherent with your personality. Which makes total sense. Somewhere. Furthermore, you need to be mindful enough when choosing the color. If your skin tone is dark, you can light color shirts, which are often available on shops for Asian men. Really? There's a link? You know what? Hold on. Before I click it over there, I'm going to click it over here. This is well, they say that this is a site that is for Asian men. Dersti? All right, I'm going to Derst. There you go. It's Nimble Made. I guess the guy at the top kind of, well, that dude doesn't look Asian. Although that dude does look Asian. So they say you can go to a shop for Asian men. However, if your skin tone is light, you could complement something very dark. Right? Number 2, you have to choose the right tailor. But of course you do. You don't, if you've never had, by the way, if you've never had shirts like custom made, I've had a pair, I've had pants custom made once long ago when I had money. And it was, the tailor, he comes over to the house and it was cool because they fit you like, if you wear tailored clothes, like clothes made for you, you get it. I mean, there's nothing that compares to that. You buy off the rack, you get what you get. So choose the right tailor. First of all, every person has a different body type, which is why you cannot expect the consumer market to have room for everyone, right? If you're too large to fit in an outfit or too thin to suffice in it, you need to get tailor-made clothes from the market. Again, if you want to dress like an Asian man. Not every tailor knows the art of designing clothes. Well, why are they a tailor then? Therefore, you must choose the one who has hands-on experience. Am I right? If he doesn't have any hands-on experience, is he a good tailor? I think not. Apart from great stitching skills, one must also possess a good sense of fashion so that naive clients can be given a proper suggestion. Befriend a good tailor so she, just to be clear, it's not he, she, that's he or she. They want to be accused of being culturally insensitive. Not he or she. Now back to the website. Can make the perfect outfit for you. Pay attention to your shoes also if you want to dress like an Asian man. And again, this is from oddculture.com. I don't know if they're saying it's odd to dress like an Asian man. Even if you're wearing the best clothes on your body and have terrible shoes, you will very likely deteriorate your entire persona. How many times just today have I given out that advice? Shoes, I think they mean shoes, it says shows, play a very important role in uplifting the entire personality. However, if you don't have a strong obsession for shoes, you can complement brown leather shoes with jeans to make a fashion statement. If you're dressing up for an event during night, you can wear shiny shoes. If you're about to walk an event during the daytime, you can come up with black shoes. That's the old joke. If ever feel like the world is a tuxedo and you're a pair of brown shoes? See, because brown shoes don't go with a tuxedo. Unless you say they do. Own it. And finally, dress according to your body type. This is the most important tip which you can consider. You must consider when dressing up as an Asian man. It is crucial to wear clothes which rightly fit the body. Refrain from wearing baggy trousers and shirts which have extra long sleeves. So if you choose an outfit which is too large for you, there's always an option of alteration. Please refer back to choosing the right tailor. Furthermore, you can always consider new options to try. As an Asian man, you are open to a lot of choices. So if you want to look classy, you must not exaggerate the overall look. Lastly, always be confident with the choice you made. Life is a choice. Am I right? You should be comfortable in your skin. I just got creepy, didn't it? And be able to walk your talk. So if you want to dress as an Asian man, it's simple. Just follow those steps. All right. Oh, good news. This is actually very good news because we were concerned about this earlier in the week, but it landed, I guess, without any sort of anybody getting hurt. A dead satellite has crashed back to Earth in the middle of the ocean. That European satellite, it fell out of space and burned up in the atmosphere, although it took some time to figure out where it went. That's comforting. They have no idea where this stuff is going to... Scientists knew that the craft, the European Remote Sensing 2 satellite, that would be the ERS-2, or maybe it's ERS-2, it was going to plummet back into the atmosphere, but they weren't entirely sure when or where. In recent days, the European Space Agency, otherwise known as ESA, had been tracking the satellite as its orbit began to decay, but was unable to control it anyway, making it a natural re-entry. This is starting to feel like AI. Like that last, I'm fairly certain that last story was AI written, because it was just, weird words awkwardly staged. And now this feels, and this is in the Metro UK website. Maybe they use AI. I don't know. Most of the satellite is expected to have burned up as it raced through the atmosphere, but some debris may have survived the fiery journey. So look up, take an umbrella. The reentry window for the satellite has narrowed throughout the day, with the ESA giving a final time as 5:05 p. Greenwich Mean Time, which of course is central. And for a while, they weren't sure if ERS-2 had actually re-entered the atmosphere or not, but a spokesperson said at about 6 p.m., we've now reached the end of the final re-entry window. We have received no new observations of the ERS. So good luck. It should have all burned up over the water. It may not have, but if you hear something whistling above your head, you might want to, again, grab an umbrella. Not that the umbrella will do you any good, but at least you won't see it. It's the equivalent, again, of duck and cover. If, by the way, if you're just joining us, welcome to Midweek Malarkey. It's just a little thing we're doing because it's the middle of the week. It's hump day. And it's just some fun. It's just a human connection. You and me. That's it. It's all about connection. You can join me on the X or the Twitter at Real Brad Staggs. I do with my thing. Hang on a second. I couldn't figure out. I'm still trying to figure out how to work all of the fancy equipment. So I did make this. Just in case. It's at Real Brad Staggs. It does the job. Shut up. If you're in a plane right now, a United Airlines flight, you're probably not on this one, but a flight from San Francisco to Boston was forced to make an emergency landing after a passenger spotted this on the plane's wing. That would be a wing coming apart mid-flight. Just about to land in Denver with the wing coming apart on the plane, according to Kevin Clark. That was a video he shared on the social medias. Can't wait for this flight to be over. Mr. Clark's wife, Kimberly, posted her husband's video on Facebook saying they believe the damage was caused by a bird strike. Really? A bird? That's a big bird. My brother-in-law thinks it might have been a bird strike as the flaps were deployed. He's a pilot, she wrote in the comments section. Another passenger on board the flight also snapped a picture of the faulty wing, uploaded that to Reddit. It's, where is it? There. Oh, that's the same picture. Is there another picture? Not the same crappy picture? Huh. Sitting right on the wing, and the noise after reaching altitude was much louder than normal. I opened the window to see the wing looking like this. How panicked should I be? Do I need to tell a crew member? Yes. If you look out the window and the wing looks like that, see something, say something. It's good advice anywhere, but especially if you're in a plane and the wing looks like that. The user said that another passenger, possibly Mr. Clark, alerted flight attendants to the problem, which prompted the diversion. I'll be very relieved once we land. They added, and just in case you were concerned, it might be a 737 MAX. No, it's a 757-200. It was carrying 165 passengers. It landed in Denver about 5:15 in the morning local time. They were put on a different plane and arrived in Boston a few hours later. Apparently, the other plane that they were put on did not have a broken-ass wing, which is always good. Mr. Clark later described the experience to local news station Boston 25 News, where they are wicked smart, let me tell you. Told the outlet, we take off. I heard this loud buzzing noise and it faded away. So I didn't think much of it. And all of a sudden, the pilot's coming back. So I threw my window open, threw open the sash, and peeked out the window. And the whole leading edge of the wing was, again, that. The FAA said it's investigating the incident. Well, good. And a spokesman for United Airlines says the flight landed safely. We arranged for a different aircraft. So all is good. Shut up. I added that last part in. I mean, they've got to be a little freaked out, right? Planes start doors fall out. What is happening in the skies? Are they just not making planes the way they used to? Seriously. Where did, oh, here it is. This is and remember the door that fell off the plane? The 730 said the door falls off and people are, sitting in their chairs and oops. Well, the head of Boeing's 737 MAX program left the company today after that Alaska Air blowout. The head of it, those are 737 MAXs you're seeing there, I think. Boeing said the head of its 737 MAX program is leaving as it continues to grapple with fallout over the mid-air door blowout. Wait, I thought it was what a door is a door plug. Right? That's what they called it. Ed Clark is unemployed. He led Boeing's troubled department that also oversees the production of the MAX 9 model. He's leaving him. He's gone. If you try to call him, you're going to get the voicemail. And if you email him, it's going to come back to you and say, hey, Carol's going to be taking care of you. What can we do? Ed's no longer with the company. We wish him the best in his future endeavors. Stan Deal, the chief executive of the Commercial Airlines Unit, said in a Wednesday memo to all of the employees, poof. And this dude Ed Clark was at Boeing for 15 years. So he'd been there for a while, but he ain't there no more. When the door plugs start falling off, you can show yourself out. He was promoted to take over the MAX program only in 2021. Boy, I bet he's sorry he accepted that one. When the company was accelerating production following two 737 MAX 9 crashes in 18 and 19. The crashes resulted in a temporary global grounding of 737 MAX jets, sparked a firestorm of questions. Yeah, about the safety procedure. Those were the ones that had the new software, right? Those are the ones that the little the safety feature. And why is it always the safety feature that hoses you in the end? The little thing that told you, told the computer what the angle of attack, I guess, on the jet was, and it kept saying, no, it's going down, and it wasn't going down. It eventually went down. His departure was part of a larger leadership overhaul. Elizabeth Lund is going to move from her post to the new position of Senior VP for BCA Quality. I would say they could use a bit of quality control. Up next on Midweek Malarkey. Let's see here. Where did he go? Is it that dude right there? Nope, it must be this guy. Wait until you hear the story about this man. That man right there is Mitchell Cooper Vest. He's a Texas man. He is 6'6" tall. He weighs 250 pounds, and he is known to often wear a kilt. A dress. A kilt. Made it easier for him to, or rather made it easy for other business owners to identify this man. Again, Mitchell Cooper Vest, 60 years old, as the man who recently came into their antique stores and proceeded to shove various items up his rectum, damn near killed him. Apparently he has a penchant for stuffing stuff up there. And then I think, and this is the worst part, after he got done stuffing it up there, he put it back on the shelves. The hell is wrong with these people? Police allege that Vest entered several shops in Spring, that's a Houston suburb, last week engaged in criminal mischief, a misdemeanor. Wow. Specifically, Vest entered the Antique Gallery of Houston, placed a makeup brush and a restoration hardware piece into his, before returning the merchandise valued at $130 to the shelf. You know, first of all, can I just say restoration hardware stuff is expensive? And I'm sure makeup brushes are too. $130 for And he puts it up. Vest then showed up at the Curiosity Shop, which is located inside an antique mall. The shop's owner told the Popo that the man took an antique bottle opener and a tobacco tent can, total value $74, and placed them into his butt under his green kilt. He then returned the items to the shelf. In both instances, the merchandise handled by Vest had to be thrown away due to, well, they were in his butt. So that's why they had to be thrown away. After complainants identified Vest via a photo array, he was charged. Let's see, was this Thursday? Yes, last Thursday. Last Thursday. He was charged in connection with the February 10th incidents. He was freed, though, on $100 bond. He's still out there. So if you have it, apparently, I was going to say you better, but if you own a store down there and you have stuff that, looks like it might easily, but I don't know what a tobacco tent can is. It doesn't sound like something that would easily be, but let me just check. A tobacco tent can. Wow. I don't know how you'd put that up. It doesn't look like it would fit. Just leave it at that. Again, if you have a store and, you got stuff that might fit, you might consider locking it up. According to, this is the Guardian. Let me make sure I can, Bustle. It's an online woman's magazine. The latest on, we've had toxic masculinity, we've had alpha males, we've had beta males, we've had metrosexuals, and now the latest male version, I guess. Toxic masculinity is out. Sensitive men with huge muscles are in. And they use Travis Kelce and Paul Mescal. I don't know who he is. But I guess they're called soft jocks. Probably under 40, jock-like but soft. And according to Bustle, soft jocks may have masculine physiques, but their insides are way less toxic. Really? Are we still talking about Travis Kelce? I mean, the same guy who walked up to Andy Reid after and pushed him? Right? You wouldn't try that with Tom Landry, is all I'm saying. I'm thinking they may have the whole softer inside thing wrong. Sensitive, non-threatening, in touch with their feminine side, but with enormous muscles. That's the idea. They really help to explode those outmoded gender stereotypes, they say, in the Bustle piece. And Bustle does also suggest the possibility that the new paradigm represents false progress, proof that male softness is only as desirable if it comes with biceps the size of your head, or perhaps a small cat. It would certainly true that past incarnations of the sensitive male, the so-called wife guy, or the golden retriever boyfriend, were condemned for being weedy and too eager to please. Are we talking about dumb jocks? I mean, is that what it is? I'm not saying that Travis Kelce is a dumb jock. I'm just saying that, I don't know, it's weird. You can be soft inside and have big muscles on the outside. This is a dirty story. They've all been kind of, and especially the dude who walks in and, up the. Anyhow, in Atkinson, New Hampshire, there is a brand new business, and it's starting to really irritate some of the local residents. It's called the Diaper Spa. It's a haven for adults who like to role play as chillins. Boston.com reported that the spa is open to all diaper-wearing individuals who seek acceptance, respite, and care. It's decorated like a nursery with toys and adult-sized cribs. Services range from $200 an hour for virtual play dates to a $1,500 a day experience that pampers the little one inside of you. Dr. Colleen Murphy is the owner of the Diaper Spa. She said the community, I had no idea that this community existed, but guess what? As my friend Sean says, for every pot there is a lid. This is the community of ABDL. That would be adult baby diaper lovers. I'm telling you, no matter how freaky you think you are, doesn't matter. No matter how freaky you think you are, there's someone out there saying, hold my beer. And another rule, at least on the Daily Mojo, if they're hot, doesn't matter how hot they are, goes either way, men, women, there's somebody tired of putting up with their crap. Apparently at the diaper spa, though, they will put up, I don't know if they'll do that or not, but she said that her services do not have a sexual component. Some of the residents around it are concerned, though, that it's something that I will never be willing to expose my kids to. Well, I hope not. People tend to fear anything that they fail to comprehend, according to Dr. Murphy. What's even, I think, more disturbing than this, I did a quick search on the YouTube, and you would not believe how many videos there are about adult diaper people, but not, not because you have to wear it because, incontinence and all that, but because they enjoy doing it. Again, it doesn't matter how freaky you think you are, somebody else is freakier. All right, we have time for one more here. And let me give you the background real quickly. From Ohio, actually from Kentucky, an Ohio couple held their wedding in an unusual venue. I will start the video for you so that you can see what's going on. It's a Kentucky gas station's disco bathroom. Logan Abney and Tiana Ailstock, who live in the Cincinnati area, exchange vows in the bathroom at the Hop Shops location in Verona. The store's bathroom went viral online for a big red button that causes a disco ball to switch on and dance music to play.
Who gives this bride away? I do.
Let's see if I can find the aha. I think that's...
The traditional, you may kiss the bride.
All right, here we go.
You may now press the red button and then kiss your bride to start your disco-infused ribboning journey with your first disco wedding dance.
You know what? Here's the... Before you get all judgmental on them, remember, they will never, ever forget where they got married, will they? No, they won't. They will always know. And quite frankly, every time they stop at a truck stop on the interstate somewhere, they'll remember that they got married right there next to the urinal at the what's it called? The Hop Shops location in Verona. Remember, love is love, isn't it? Don't knock it till you try it, is all I'm going to say. All right, that's look at the time. Will you look at the time? It's better to leave them wanting more. You want more, you know it. Look how you're dressed. So until next week at this very same time, for more Midweek Malarkey, And tomorrow morning on the Daily Mojo from 7 until 9 Central Time. It would be 8 until 10 Eastern Time, and we get into other stuff there. Can you handle the truth? Good question. There are the camels, and that's it for Midweek Malarkey.